What's good, YouTube? Here I go trying this thing again. Alright, so while I've been gone, I actually have been working. I actually have grown my wife's company, Sister T's, to $1 million brand in 6 months. And so this video is just going to be a short video pretty much talking about how did I do that. And then for going forward past this video, I'm gonna try to give y'all week by week updates and plays on top of some educational lessons mixed in. So if you see this, head over to Instagram and keep me accountable. Be like, hey, when the next video, do it. Also, tell me what you want to see in the next video, because that will help me know. So once again, this video is about what did I do to actually grow Sister T's, a loosely tea company, from doing $200 a month to becoming $1 million company in 6 months. And as you see my counter behind us, we're at 1.3 as of today. We have reached this lovely Shopify milestone. Shopify get these out when your brand do 10,000 orders is the white one. Then they have 2 more for 100,000 and 1 million. And I'm trying to get all 3 for this brand. And as you can see on the back, 10,000 orders via Sister T's. Kind of blurry. So what did I actually do to get to 1 mil? I actually started running Facebook ads. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I feel like I fumbled my way up to 1 million because there were so many mistakes that I made. It's just so great that I had such a great product that I could make those mistakes and they didn't cost me a lot. I started running ads August 25th, 2024. And when I say when I started, initially the results was, what I really had to do was dissect the creators that I used. Out of 5 creators that I tested, only 1 was really converting. So I had to use that as my angle of positioning to create more ads in the future. And that's how I ended up finding my #1 winning ad. Before we get too deep into the actual ad structure, what I want to talk about is what I call the acquisition recipe, which is like the framework. So the acquisition recipe is simply your ad, your landing page, and your follow-up. Those are 3 steps of your acquisition recipe. And the acquisition recipe is as simply as just saying, what does it take for you to acquire your next customer? And like I said, to begin all of this, your first step is your creative. People really don't stress how important your creative is in today's market. Your creative is literally like 80% of actually getting your sale. Because you have to think, when someone is clicking on your creative, what essentially are they saying? Hey, I have that problem, and hey, I'm open to your solution to solve that problem. So in your creative, you really need to dive deep into what is the problem and getting that person to understand that your product is the solution that they've been looking for. And step 2 is normally where most people mess up at. Step 2 is your landing page. A lot of people like to send their traffic to their website homepage, but honestly, your homepage is not a sales page. Once again, that customer just told you, hey, I have this problem, I'm interested in your product for that solution, and then you send them to your homepage, which is just general scope of your company, not really talking specifically how your product helps with that problem. Once again, your conversion rate is going to be less than 1%. So what I did was send that traffic to a dedicated landing page talking about that one specific problem. One thing I'm not doing is talking about all the other benefits that this product does have. I'm only focused on the one benefit that actually got the customer to click onto the page. And when I'm starting all of this off, I'm not even talking about the product itself. I'm still talking about the problem, because the person clicked because they have a problem and your product is the solution. So why start your landing page with the actual product? I like to start the landing page talking about more of the actual pain. And the way that I structure my landing page is literally, I talk about the problem, I agitate the problem, then I point my product as the solution to that problem. And then from that point down, I start bragging about me as a brand. Doing that structure definitely is the reason why my landing page is converting at 3%, which means every 100 people that comes to my website, 3 is purchasing, when typically most people are only getting 1 person to purchase. And don't worry, I'm working on getting that even higher. And then step 3 is really the follow-up. You need to be getting whatever data you can from your customers, whether that's their email, whether that's their phone number. You need to get something from them, because there's riches in the follow-up. And what I mean by that, say Sarah Lou done hopped on my landing page, she seen some stuff, then she got a phone call, and then she just forgot about my landing page. This is where your automated follow-up flows come in at. You may be asking, how do I get the email and SMS for the follow-up? I'm gonna get there, but the follow-up allows me to reach back out to Sarah Lou and remind her like, hey, this offer is only a limited time offer since her urgency, so come back and purchase today. And the way that I actually get that data from Sarah Lou is just an email pop-up. It's just a website pop-up that asks for her email and her phone number. It's different ways people do it. Some people have it all on one page where they're asking for your email and phone number. Other people actually have it as a tier system where, hey, give me your email first, then you can upgrade your discount by actually giving me your phone number second. I say split test both ways. Whichever one gets you the most opt-ins, that's the winner. But the main point from this is you need to be collecting that data. So once again, all three of those is what actually make up the acquisition recipe. My bad, I mixed a little education into there, but back to the story. So once I actually find out what is my acquisition recipe and how to actually scale it, I noticed once again only one creative was actually converting. So I took that creative and made a whole new version of it. The bad thing about that one creative that was converting was the fact that it was only showcasing one tee, and everyone who went to purchase only that one tee. So I ended up having that AOV of like $27. It was costing me $18 to get them there, and they only spent in $27, which like $5 of that went to shipping. Technically, yes, I was positive, but that's too close of margins to play with. Based off the customer behavior of them only buying the tee that they see, I recreated a whole ad to actually showcase 3 tees with that #1 best-selling tee as the last tee that they actually see. Soon as I recorded that ad, edited and posted it, immediately it got a sale, and it was for 3 times as much. Now we're in business. Once I did that, I just slowly kept adding more money into Facebook and getting better results over and over again. And then eventually I did 2 more different creatives similar to that first one. So all the way through August 25th, 2024, all the way to December 2024. At the end of it, I ended at 500,000 plus. I thought December was gonna be the highest month, but here go January following up December. January ended up being my highest month, where I ended up doing 262,000 in that month alone. And once again, this was only focused on one problem, one person, one solution is what scaled me to 1 million. And like I said, so that's pretty much like the Cliff Notes version. We can get more into details later. If you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, everywhere you can find me at Kanaan.life. And yeah, until next time, I'll see y'all. Peace.